It has been 5 days since I uploaded a video and I am excited to be back, and back with a new Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Vanguard. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying this game, just full disclosure, I'm actually hyped for the future of this game because this might be the strongest foundation we've seen for a Call of Duty game yet. Or at least in a while, I guess that's more accurate. And I'd love to fill this video with little IRL skits and segments, but it is late. So full disclosure, I am enjoying the game. I do think this is a very strong foundation for a Call of Duty game at launch. When they do more spawning tweaks and netcode tuning and all that stuff that comes with the post-launch time with Call of Duty, we'll see more improvements to an already pretty solid, polished game. It's not perfect, and there are definitely things I can see myself complaining about, but we have to see if those things are worth complaining about, and I'm gonna need a lot more playtime before I really start tearing into the game. But it's nice to have a honeymoon period again. Modern Warfare 2019 gave me a honeymoon period because there was a lot of stuff that we had never seen in Call of Duty before. Like, even the engine, for instance. While this game doesn't have a ton we haven't seen before, it has enough that I haven't seen before. Destructible environments, a crazy over-the-top cursed gunsmith, the combat pacing features, also the ability to level up operators and unlock gear for them without a battle pass or without buying bundles. You can actually just level up your operator to get some really cool gear. In fact, there's two really fun progression things right off the bat. Different operators have different favorite weapons, and if you use their favorite weapon, you get bonus XP and weapon XP, which is pretty sweet. Also, the clan system replaced the regiment system, and the regiments used to have happy hour. Now we just have a permanent 10% XP boost when playing with friends. I also believe this stacks with the 10% XP boost you get from having the battle pass, so combine that with the XP boost from using an operator and their favorite weapon, and a double XP token. Looks pretty good. Vanguard is full of weapons and attachments, the quality of which is yet to be determined. We'll have to play the game for a while, reach max rank, use a lot of the weapons, level them up. I think every gun has around 70 attachments, 70 weapon levels. That's a lot. It's gonna be fun to play around with it both for just replayability's sake and also trying to find out what actually works and what actually doesn't. On top of all of the weapons and unlocks and attachments and the progression systems, we also have 16 maps at launch, traditional Call of Duty maps, and they, so far, have pleased me. I haven't learned them yet, and I play like shit throughout all of this gameplay because I'm trying to learn the game by using the M1 Garand while everybody's using the MP40 and the STG and things that kill seemingly a lot faster and a lot easier. I'm also just terrible at video games, but I just want to level up the M1 Garand some more because I didn't finish leveling it up in Warzone. Whoopsie doodle. But I think it's a really solid gun. It is a great 2-tapping DMR. It's just kind of a clunker and hard to use in close quarters, so it does definitely make me play campier than I kind of want to or should, but I also just really want to run it, so lay off, I guess. Either way, part of the reason my gameplay is so bad is that these maps are actually complicated. There are complicated buildings and interesting flank routes and depth and changes in elevation, and I'm still shit at video games. It doesn't feel entirely like Modern Warfare 2019 maps, but it's similar. The way I see it, and this is just a first impression that is subject to change, but I kind of feel like most of the maps are basic 3-lane in terms of their overall format, but the complexity within that format is definitely higher than something like Black Ops Cold War. I could learn a Black Ops Cold War map in like 2, maybe 3 games, whereas I feel like I'm gonna have to go into private matches and learn the routes and lines of sight, and the ability to destroy walls and punch holes in things definitely changes up how I'm gonna be playing a lot of these maps. I really look forward to coming up with strategies that revolve around what to destroy and what to keep in one piece, so that should be a lot of fun, at least to me. I can tell this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I want to say if you're a Call of Duty fan and you just actually enjoy most of what Call of Duty has to offer, like if you're like me, even your least favorite Call of Duty games can give you a couple months of fun before you end up playing something else, this is a good game. Like, I don't know what else to say. It might not be your favorite game, you might not fall in love with it, but if you like Call of Duty, this is an interesting and pretty well-polished Call of Duty game. It feels like it's avoiding a lot of the mechanical mistakes Modern Warfare made, its biggest sin potentially being its weapon customization, but is definitely its lack of a faction system. The lack of the faction system is okay right now, but if you play hardcore, it's gonna be a lot worse, and when they add battle pass skins that are, really popular with people, you're gonna see the same skin next to you and against you all the time, and it's gonna start getting really old, again, especially in a hardcore mode. But this game gives you Ghost and Ninja as permanent options for your class, or the new Dead Silence field upgrade kind of acts as both, but as of course a field upgrade. It has to charge and you have to, proc it, and then when you use it, then you get those bonuses, and that's fun. It really is gonna allow Ghost and Ninja to not be total crutch perks on every map, because these maps have a lot of variety. Some maps, you really aren't going to need Ninja, but you might want to be able to go on a silent flank, so I'd recommend using something more like Hunker or something that can keep you from taking explosive damage, but then use Dead Silence to actually go on your long flank once it's charged, and it charges really fast, just like Modern Warfare, so I'm pretty happy with it. Like, when it comes to specific balancing issues, we're gonna have to find out what those are, but so far, I like how subsonic ammo works, how suppressors work, how the radar perk works, how the compass works, how footsteps work, and how Ghost works, and how UAVs work. 3 simultaneous UAVs become an advanced UAV, and that's pretty sick. Despite the creator class being in some ways more simple than Cold War by not having wildcards as an option, no perk greed, no specialist even, I still feel like there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of quantity that's gonna be fun to play around with throughout the year. I've also heard they're gonna add perks throughout the year, and that's, I don't know if I heard that from Drifter or Exclusive Ace, I don't remember, but it's rare to see Call of Duty perks added to a game post-launch. That's gonna be interesting to see how that mixes things up. But please, for the love of God, Sledgehammer, give us Specialist back. Honestly, I didn't feel like I was playing Modern Warfare when I played this game. It looks different enough, it feels different enough, the setting is different enough, and I wish the UI and the menus were their own thing. That really hurts the visual novelty factor of a new Call of Duty when you basically have a menu from the previous COD game. But overall, the gameplay speaks for itself. It's not Modern Warfare. They seem to be avoiding a lot of the issues that Modern Warfare had with its mechanics. Also, they did a really good thing, and they removed the ammo type that increases the flinch dealt to enemies. Thank God. So there's one of my biggest concerns fixed, and while visibility isn't 100% perfect, it's miles better than the alpha and the beta. The game is crisp and clean, and while this is kind of subjective, it handles like butter. Like, I just feel so smooth and responsive when I'm running around, and, well, that's good. I'm happy about that. Okay, this does seem like a good part in the video to mention that Activision never sent me a creator code, so you can trust my opinion. It's mine. The movement is not a downgrade in any way, shape, or form, and honestly, this feels like an upgrade over a lot of the things that games like COD World War II and Modern Warfare did in years prior. And it's avoiding almost every stupid mistake that Treyarch made with games like Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War. I know this video is a mess, but I'm tired and excited. What I like about Vanguard is I get to have a honeymoon period. There's going to be a long stretch of time where I don't know every map inside and out, I do not have my weapons all the way leveled up, and that process of unlocking things and learning maps and progressing is really exciting to me. Obviously, I'll be more critical later on, but staring down the barrel of this game right now, I'm not scared. I didn't even do well tonight, and I'm just excited to learn the game. It's so great when the next Call of Duty releases with 3 seasons worth of the previous Call of Duty's content, at least when it comes to multiplayer. Zombies is a different story, but I'll talk about that after I've played it. My first impression is this game is incredibly solid and is a massive improvement from its beta and alpha. It is night and day to play this game with an FOV slider, better visibility, solid frame rates, and, most importantly, a wide variety of things to learn and progress towards, which is just the highlight of when a Call of Duty game releases, and I feel like if Modern Warfare didn't have all of its crazy new mechanics, I wouldn't have felt like Modern Warfare was worth $60 at launch, because it didn't launch with a ton of traditional multiplayer content, and that's sort of what the fuck I buy Call of Duty for. But Ground War was new, Gunfight was new, the engine was new, mounting and doors and, I don't know, shooting from ladders, that was all new, so it felt like a more exciting experience than maybe it was in terms of quantity. But Vanguard here has a lot of those features without any of the bad ones in my opinion, and, best of all, actually has some motherfucking shit to do. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, I will see you when I see you. I will rant about this game, trust me, something's gonna piss me off. I'm just glad I'm done talking about Cold War for like ever. Except as a comparison, and even then, I don't even want to talk about it then. See you guys.